Hello, welcome back. Last time I made do with substitute decoy directions when I couldn't get the ones that I wanted. And also this room over here happened. What's in this place? Rattlesnakes are. Alright. Different lengths. Some burning up their chins, but they don't mind too much. Alright. There's a bunch of stuff under this gel mother. So we got some sort of locking mechanism. I'm guessing I'm going to trim these down to a particular length. Set of lengths. What happens if I just go in here? Nothing really. So I can perturb this myself. What do I want to do? Clear it all? What do I want to do? Let's just do things without looking too far ahead. Something's just like not parsing about this room for me. So if I just try to go in here. And reach this spot. I step on that. Those go sizzle. These stay closed. Alright, so I just need to open up enough room for those to slither out to the point that these are released. And then there's this. What up with that? Okay, so there needs to be gel here. Okay, I think I see the deal. So there needs to be gel here in this corner. I need to remove sufficient enough that... Okay, so 3 available rows here, 3 available rows here, 3 here. Needs to stay here. Okay, got it. So gel in all the places that have a too long rattlesnake next to them with a hot tile. 3 clear rows with no gel in all the places that have a long one. Alright, so we're doing some lockpicking here. Got it. This will take some effort. That's fine. I can put in effort. I can disconnect things. So like all of this, you're dealt with, you're dealt with, you're dealt with, you're dealt with. So the first 2 columns are done. First 3 columns are done, actually. Now, things are going to get undone if I'm not careful, but if I am careful, maybe they won't. I'd love to disconnect this blob, but I don't have time. See, and now these connected themselves. Okay, well, what if I did things differently? That's a bit more appealing. Alright, so we got some disconnection happening. I need to remove a few things here. A few more things here. Alright, so you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. You need work, you're good. You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you need work. So these 2 are the only 2 that need attention now. And just make sure not to undo the other work at the same time. So I think I'm going to be here so that I can trim that. This is fine to trim. There's nothing wrong with that. That's fine to trim, nothing wrong with that. If I were to do this now, I think I wouldn't be able to do everything, but if I do that, still no good. What if I did this, and then this, and then that? There we go. But does that be compatible with this? It does not. Okay, fine. Oh, you weren't connected to anything, I see. Alright, fine. I'll leave you alone. Until I've taken care of this situation. Which I'll do how exactly? Like, this? Well, that didn't help anything. Did it? Where I want to be is here, but then that connects. Which is fine. I have a flat surface, which is not. Okay. Bleh. What if I step south instead of north? Sure, I've given you a problem. But that's solvable. Okay, I like the look of some parts of this. So that'll be like here? Now you need some room. I think everybody else is in good shape. Of course, that's how that would shake out. Alright, so I'm gonna have to grow again, which means I need to not stab there, which means everything's kind of a pain. Alright, fine. Okay, so you are especially hard to manage, as it turns out. Because I think I killed the wrong part of this gel mother. Can I sneak in here somehow? No, there's always that 2x2. Well, I can hang out here for a second. How about that? It's still not right. And now I have no stab spots, and no, everything's kind of bad. My work is being undone. And I need this to grow still. And this work is undone. And this work is undone. And that just does everything all bad. Ah, I don't accept what just happened. Let's redo this differently. Okay, so maybe I stabbed one of the halves of the gel mother too early. Things were in a much better state now than they were a second ago. So, okay. What if I stand here? Well, what's that good for? Nothing. I stabbed the same one of those again. Let's see, if I do this... Nothing good happens. How do I clear the way for you? That's hard. So I need a different color? Maybe? To get a different color, I could stand here. Okay, that's better. Alright, so these are good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Everything over here is fine. I'm kind of not, though. Because this doesn't work. What if I allow growth here? I don't instantly hate it. In fact, I think I like it. In fact, I think I'm done. Okay, cool. Right, we good? Alright, everybody's conditions appear to be met as far as I can see. There we go. Okay, cool. The lock has been picked. Alright, that was neat. I'd prefer other lockpicking tools than gel growth, but that's the tool Beethro has access to here, so it's the one he has to use. That's fine. Alright, cool. Hey, wait a second, I saw something! Oh, you sneaky little non-obstacle. I saw the road under here. I might not have spotted that until much later if the road hadn't been there. Alright, let's look at a secret. And I totally called that! Oh, it's the the DAA seal. Rendered in gel, sort of. An attempt at it. Alright. I mean, there's only so well you can do with this with gel. Alright, well, that's a secret. And yeah, I totally called that somewhere there would be not an obstacle and I could cut through and get a thing. I don't think I benefit from interacting with this room. I think I've already had my interaction with it pretty much. There's water under here. Oh, well, there's the level clear gate. Am I done with the level already? Okay. Interesting. So what's over here? Another room, of course. Hint guy. Behind it. That's odd. No, 20th Strategist. You're just dressed like a hint guy. I see. 20th Strategist. That was one of the 3 of the Gel Council. There's a 3rd I haven't met yet. I don't remember who it is, but when I see the name I might recognize it. 5 brains. A caber, a speed potion. Arrow rotator. Inactive arrows. What's happening here? Tunnels. Is this a monster maze?
Hey, wait. It's you. A hint guy. I didn't see any of you through this whole level.
That's because I was all of them.
Oh.
But my real name is 20th Strategist.
Huh.
The 2nd member of the Gel Resurrection Committee. I was observing and relaying your progress the entire time.
Well, this I didn't expect.
But I wanted you to succeed.
So, is this the last room? Can I be done after this?
Affirmative. You will have demonstrated intense study and understanding of the nature of all forms of gel. This will be sufficient for membership in the brand new Gel Authority.
Neat.
Once you have defeated this final challenge, of course.
So I might have been closer to the end of this hold than I realized. Maybe. Alright, final challenge, you say. Alright, so I'm unbrained now. I see the paths on the ground. So I could go in there myself. I don't want these to ever get stepped on. So I think the overall flow of this room is do Monster Maze things to position gel babies, then go in here, take Caber and Speed Potion, do I don't know what to get this evil eye awake, make sure it doesn't step on these, and I guess if I had stepped on the arrow rotator, then the evil eye wouldn't be able to step west, so I could go west of there and then kill it with stepping here or something. Okay. So having done that, these are all now kind of coming toward me. Pathing around stuff. Am I trying to get these on those plates, maybe? That seems like a reasonable guess to me. Okay, yeah, and that's relatively stable because of brain pathing. Like, you didn't stay there. Of course you didn't. Why would you? This one, would one stay... well, you're not doing the thing. Oh, I can't do that, can I? Well, maybe I can if it's... Okay, How is this gonna work? I actually have no idea. What am I trying to do here? Let's go in there and find out what the problems are. Maybe I don't do anything out here and all of my interactions take place inside this room? Because, like, I have a speed potion and a caber. There's a lot I can do here. I'm fairly capable. Like, if I'm just trying to put these in the 4 corners, that's totally something I can do. Is it... Oh, that's not so straightforward. As soon as I step here, I lose stuff. Okay, so let... Oh. Okay, so I can move the brains, yes. Got pests messing with... What the... Okay, half turn... Shouldn't you have moved on that turn? Hold on, so... Stunned turn, I guess you just were still stunned. Okay. Speed potions and stun effects together are confusing, it turns out. So I'm moving that brain in order to have an additional way to prevent movement for a gel baby who is in a place that they're not going to go under their own power, huh? Okay, well, I bring my own power then. Well, that didn't work. Oh, hold on, I guess I want actually instead of that. Yeah, I can borrow the brains in the other corners too, I realize. Okay, so you are stuck there for now. I am going to borrow another brain. Now, see, you're going to get out if I don't step in the right place, like that. Oops. Speed potion lets me... improvise a little bit. Okay, now what am I doing? I guess with those two arrested where they are... What I probably want to do is like this? And get you to a spot where you will naturally path across that on your way to... Yeah, I can awaken the evil eye like this. But I have problems. Ah, but if I pull all the gel babies off the pressure plates, then I can hit this and maybe fix them? And I can pull all the gel babies off the pressure plates. I didn't parse until now that these also toggled those arrows, but apparently they do. How does this fix my problems? This fixes nothing. I needed you to have made it past that door before I did what I did here. Okay, that's fine. I can make that happen. What I need to do is reclaim one of the brains from down there. When can I do that? Perhaps after you're positioned? Oops, I stepped in the wrong place. Which one do I think I'm taking? Wait, how is this gonna... I don't know yet, but somehow. Okay, so I think I can take this brain and do things with it. Yeah, that should all be possible, right? So I don't care which one of you goes here, just one of you has to. Sure. I need that brain in another spot. That's fine. I can do that. Oh, okay. So what am I doing here? All the wrong things, mostly. If I wait half a turn, I die. Okay, so if I do this first, then... wait half a turn... I might still be able to improvise this. Okay, well you're there, and that's good enough for me. Alright, I think I can do it from here, right? You needed to have been repositioned here. Maybe I can still do that without you getting out. Yeah, I think I can. Easily. You're making it kind of a pain, though. There we go. Alright, this looks pretty good. Cool. Evil Eye, see me. Evil Eye, come to me. Evil Eye, stay exactly where you are. Gel babies, come off your things. I step in the arrow rotator. Now I have the ability to move west of where I am. I can also kill all these. And I want to step here, do this, step here. Okay, cool. I think I won the hold, maybe? Alright, clear.
Good. It is finished.
Great. Twelfth place. Okay, so we got a master wall, which should let me cut this gel, and there's something beyond. Alright, level totals. Not hold totals.
Bethro walked down one final set of stairs. He realized that whatever was waiting for him at the end used to be at the top of the complex, before the turning.
Oh yeah.
What would be built on top of a lodge?
What would be built on top of a lodge? Ooh! I hear this music. This is, rematch with A1. What's this called? I've forgotten. I knew its name, but now I don't.
Yeah.
Welcome, First Slayer. This is the gel recipe.
All of this?
All of this.
That's right, there was an archivist.
See. So, you already know why I'm here.
Correct. You're here to obtain the gel recipe, so you can manufacture gel on site, so your tunnel construction team can save the people of Afelna, a continent that no longer exists, but a people who still do.
Right. So are you going to help me, or not?
Absolutely. Our plans are in harmony. You will of course be wondering whether you can trust our operation. You may have made friends with individual Empire citizens, with individual archivists, but since you already know of the faction of archivists who want to kill the surfacers so as to reduce the incoming flow of data, it is hypothetically possible that I am a member of this faction, and yet I am exactly the person whose help you need.
Get to the point. I'm in a hurry.
Surely the fact that I went to all this trouble to preserve forbidden knowledge is a point in my favor.
I'm not interested in a big philosophical debate about whether you can prove you're a nice guy or not. All I want to know is if your group is willing to come with me to First Coordinator's office so we can get this job done.
Well, yes, but do you really want to leave it at that?
Yes, really. That's it. What do we need to bring with us?
I have the entire recipe, that is, this entire library, memorized.
Oh, that's complicated.
I can arrange for the delivery of all the necessary equipment.
There's a lot to this
And
recipe.
I will be capable of obtaining the raw materials and instructing workers as to the use of the equipment.
So we can leave right now.
Not yet. We have arrived at your so-called point. There must be an exchange. We will assist you with your project, and in return, you will agree to become part of the Gel Authority.
What does that mean?
In practice, it means that you will be responsible for assisting us with all of our activities, the preservation of all gel-related knowledge, the synthesis and discovery of new gel knowledge, and the production and distribution of gel throughout the 8th.
That last one sounds pretty questionable, which is why you put it last.
I assure you, we are not trying to flood the entire world with gel, or kill large numbers of surfacers with it.
Not large
That would be
numbers.
counterproductive.
We simply want to place gel in so many disparate locations across the Eighth that all Imperial citizens and all surfacers will know about gel and be easily able to access some within a short amount of time.
In short, to make gel's existence completely undeniable and non-destroyable. To make gel unforbidden in sheer practice.
I was about to say, you want it to be unforbidden.
If you worked for us,
I see.
we would not interfere with your life often, just give you missions once every few months. You would be well compensated, of course.
That still sounds like you'd be telling me to do a lot of strange stuff, whose true purposes I wouldn't know anything about.
How is that any different than your life has been so far? Many people, both of the Empire and the former surfacers, had lives such as these.
I just said I don't want to get in a philosophical debate.
He put his sword away.
Sure, I've taken orders from all types of people, but it's always been so I can get work done on the things I really care about.
So it has always been with us. We have retired from our current jobs in order to restore gel's status. And we accept that this effort will likely take our entire lives to run to completion. It will probably even outlast ourselves.
So you're trying to say that we're the same kind of people, and that's why I can trust your group.
An inelegant way of putting it, but yes.
Well, the whole reason you even set up this meeting is that you need me just as much as I need you. So I hope you won't mind if I add on just one small request before I say yes. I want you to tell me why the forbidden gel was forbidden, so I know what exactly you all are working with.
Allow me. Gel was forbidden because it contains within it a concept anathema to the Empire of Knowledge. It combines humor, secrecy, and subversiveness. When gel was first designed as a successor to tar, it was seen as a great complementary tool for all tar stuff purposes. It was deployed far and wide, and all was well.
Whoa, this is cool.
But about 5 years after first deployment, reports arrived at the Tar Authority that some batches were completely breaking down and decohering into uselessly thin puddles on the floor. After many independent investigations, it turned out that this happened with all gel everywhere in the world. If any gel made contact with spoozlefish secretions, not only would the gel decohere, but it would start laughing.
Oh. First encountered in this location.
The Tar Authority, of course, exposed tar to the spoozlefish, and tar remained in its form. Obviously, this feature was deliberately introduced into the gel design at some point. The Tar Authority prepared all kinds of inquisitions, but could not root out who was responsible for this recipe change. It also investigated the entire code and couldn't find any way to get rid of this behavior. It was as though this aberrant nonsense was thoroughly coupled with the structure of gel itself, defying all mathematical description of what gel should be. So, because gel had this insecure backdoor access built into it, gel was potentially embarrassing to the Empire. And it represented a mystery of one unknown person outsmarting entire committees. They had no choice but to forbid it. The Tar Authority had to take out all gel-based defenses, destroy them, and replace them with new designs. It was a giant mess. It consumed all of the Empire's attention for several years.
So now you know the terrible secret of gel.
That is an overly complicated, ridiculous, and bumbling story. I have no choice but to believe it. Right, and now spooselfish are even more widespread than they were hundreds of years ago. Or at least, they were before the turning. Wonder what happened to them now. Anyway, I guess we have a deal. Better that we work together than just make enemies for no good reason. Let's go.
Alright. Oh, because of the spoostelfish. A sympathetic bartendery is this music track. Waltz Recombinant was the other one. I checked. Okay, I can do things. I can have my sword back if I want. Is there a reason I would do things? There are toys to play with in this room. I don't know why I would, but I'm gonna. How you get to the books back there? Those are in the way. Sheathing sound. Oh, is that the sound that I heard? It was Beethro sheathing his sword. I heard a weird sound effect and didn't parse what it was, but okay. I guess that that explains it. Can I talk more? Nah, Beethro's ready to go. Alright. Hold totals, there we go. Look at that satisfying number, sort of. Alright, I did it. Oh, and I got all the secrets too. Neat. So there is postmastery, but no something else. I wonder if it's possible to put voice acting in here, because this doesn't have it. It might not be. Beethro walked back up the stairs, his strange new allies in tow. He'd managed to stumble into some helpful alliances along his journey, but it was nice to actually be personally sought out for once. Maybe he was finally starting to build up a reputation for getting the job done. He hadn't really made much progress up the ladder at the Smite Masters Guild back in the day, but hadn't he? I kinda had the impression Beethro was a senior Smite Master, like, well respected and sought after. What do I know about the Smite Masters Guild, though? Not that much. Who do I know that's in it? That one guy who found him at the Lonely Campfire, what was his name? I forget. All I can think of is Bomba Scadhand, and that's not him. Anyway, back in the day, but now that the turning had upheaved everything, there were a lot of impromptu projects going on, much like the archivists, the patrons, and his own work with First Chemist and Jobus. It was good, he realized, to make friends in high places, but he'd still have to be careful. If anybody from the guild ever found out that he was working with people in charge of making tar stuff of any kind, he'd definitely be run out of town. Run out of whatever new town they'd end up building when they made it to the new surface. Rebuilding civilization. That had a nice ring to it. It was going to be a very busy time ahead. Alright. I did it! Treacle Stew is conquered. So, there is some sort of post-mastery. I guess I'd need to restore to... Here, explored 92%. I have an urge. Since it's explored 92%... Explored 50%? Huh. I have an urge to poke my head in here right now and see if this is one tiny little single room thing. Or if it's, like, leads to a whole level or something. Oh, I have to exit here. It leads to a whole level or something. Okay, so next time we're gonna peek... Oh, hang on. Now this could be... It could be. See... The thing is, here's what I'm thinking. Journey to Rooted Hold, second level, explored 50%. There was a weird thing in the city beneath where there was like a stairway in Postmastery that led to a place you couldn't get 100% exploration otherwise. Let's assume this is a real level. Yeah, I mean this is totally gonna be a real Postmastery level. That's... probably what's going to happen. Alright, well, I'll see you next time to go down these stairs and see what's there.